Hey there, welcome to day 2911 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And today, this is a place where I document my journey. Been online, this is my 9th year. That's just crazy to think of. And I like to keep track of what I'm doing, the good, the bad, the ugly, what works, what doesn't work, and share that, because if I can save one person from doing something dumb that I did, or doing it a way that I did, that other people are having success with and I'm epically failing, I want to put that out there so people are aware of, hey, we have to take everything we learn and make it our own. So many people think that it's just like a recipe in cooking. You can follow the recipe exactly, and even though you follow the recipe exactly, your cake might flop. You know, maybe there's some little nuance or difference. My sister used to joke, my youngest sister, that my grandmother made these amazing cutout cookies, and my sister, before she died, wanted to find out exactly how to make them. She practiced, and she's literally made hundreds, if not 1,000 batches of these amazing cutout cookies. And grandma always kept back and held tight to her couple little secrets about it. Well, she finally revealed them to my sister, and she makes these incredible cookies to this day. For every event, we just lost a cousin, she makes cookies, and that's her act of love and sharing a part of our history, our ancestry, and our grandma's amazing recipe. But so often we do that. We hold back, or we don't realize when we're teaching something that we have a little nuance to it that's made it our own. And I encourage you to do that same thing in everything that you do, right? Make it your own. Add your unique human spin to it. Well, today we're talking about Supersize a lot. Obviously, this year's challenge, I streamlined. And so for both Supersize Your Business, which has been my business name for, 12 to 20 years, thought about it and came up with the inspirational idea to call it Supersize Your Business when Robert Allen was my coach. So that tells you how long ago that was. Sorry, Robert. I know we're both getting older, but that is one of those things that just stuck with me. And I knew someday I was going to do something with it. And today is that day. This year is that year. I actually started last year, and I'm going full in, all out on this particular brand and creating the brand, etc. Well, so for Supersize Your Business, we're doing the Supersize Your Business annual challenge. And for personal development, supersizeyou annual challenge. Sometimes I just call it the Supersize Challenge or Supersize Challenges because it's a mouthful otherwise. And I'm also doing something a little different this year. I usually create an acronym and our own tool that we use all year long to practice with and install in our subconscious. So we've got another tool in our toolbox for whatever life throws at us. Because I don't know about you, but my life has thrown a whole lot of stuff at me. So I think a couple days ago, I had a little epiphany. I said, okay, there's 9 different life frameworks that I use and have taught since 2021. And before that, it was the 7-part life framework that I literally learned from Jim Rohn and Tony Robbins, either the late 70s or early 1980s. I can't even remember. It's been so long. And that doesn't matter. I just remember, I'm delighted I remember who I learned it from. There's so many things I picked up through the course of my 5 decades doing a lot of this stuff. And I can't for the life of me remember. I bejubbled, I think, and I think it was Stephen Covey, but I said Jack Canfield, and I knew Jack Canfield wasn't right. So even all of us, as we accumulate knowledge and wisdom, it's in my subconscious somewhere because I just remembered it was Stephen Covey and not Jack Canfield. It could be Jack Canfield too, though. I'm gonna have to get the book. I know it's over on my bookshelf and look at it, but it was about number of steps in a success process, and it was a lot. It was too many for my brain to handle. So today we're talking about confidence. I used the acronym Supersize, and I'm lining it up with each of the 9 life framework areas. Now, for S, yesterday we did share for contribution, so that wasn't a little bit of a stretch. Today we're using you, as in you are confident, for confidence. Because guess what? The letters in Supersize do not directly correlate or line up with the 9-part life framework. So we get to get creative and make it work for us. And I did come up with them. They're in my notebook, and every day I'll add another one. So today we talked about confidence. How do we become more confident in things? Well, if you do something for 9 years, you get pretty confident about it. If you do anything to the point of mastery, you definitely get more confident about it. At least these are what work for me. And that's our challenge today, is to ask ourselves, what is present? What's going on? The who, what, where, when, why, and how, when we establish and feel our most confident. Why do we want to know that? Because we want to duplicate the living daylights out of it. Confidence, good communication skills, processes that work for us to create the things that we want in our life in all the different areas of the life framework. We want to be boosting our confidence in those as much as possible. Before we do something that stretches our comfort zone, we want to do something to improve our confidence so we're more likely to get the outcome that we really truly want, right? Once we clear out all the junk and we know and we focus on the things that we want, everything becomes more flowing and easier and calmer and less chaotic, which is the total direction I want to go in my life these days. All right. I think that's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, please just ask. Otherwise, go out, make it an awesome day. And you know for sure I will be with you tomorrow. Real me, just me. No scripted, no AI, just me. All right. Have a great day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.